Affinity Xtra, be extra.
Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Spin It or Bin It on Affinity Xtra. Thank you so much for joining us. This is the show where we get to critique or constructively give criticism and feedback on some of your favorite tracks that are out there and some tracks that we've never heard before. But the beauty of it is most of the tracks that we play, we've never heard of it. So it's our first time reaction and talk that you will get from So my co-host today, the lovely DJmello and DJ Marks.
What's going on, people?
I love it.
I'm not stopping. I gotta go through it. Anyway, how you guys doing? You good?
Yeah,
very good, man. Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah.
Ready to go, man.
All right, okay, cool.
She's
So we've
spinned
got
already. She's a bit spinned already, man. What's going on, man?
I'm spins.
She's spinned already.
I know. Oh, by the way, just a little bit. So if my voice sounds different, it's because I've had my voice just decided to do a little bit something this past few days. So it is what it is. But I kind of like that. I like the husky. I like the huskiness of my voice though. I think it's kind of like cool and sexy, if I might admit myself.
Wow. I didn't sign up for this, guys.
Yeah.
I don't know
She's trying to do a different show, some kind of Love Island vibe.
Not blind gospel.
As if. Whatevs. Anyway, we're going to get into the first All right, we're going to get into our first song today, and it is by an artist called Yo-Yo Michael, and the track is called Zion. So, hit it, Mr. Mello.
Let's go. Okay. First impressions, guys. What we're saying.
It's cool, you know. It's got that it almost has the South African Amapiano vibe to it, just a little bit. Which is pretty cool. You might want to turn the music down a little bit.
Go on. So it's got a bit of that Amapiano kind of vibes. What you saying?
Yeah, it has the Amapiano sound. It's got that in it.
I think we need to start the show all over again, you know.
I'm not starting again. Hell no.
What a mess. You know what?
Mark can try editing this at some point. If not,
I'm not editing nothing.
LadyT doesn't know. You know what it is? LadyT doesn't know how to do style things out. You know what I mean?
True.
Could have just gone like.
I'm just saying like it is. I'm sorry. I'm not discreet.
I mean, like the worship leader will say, you know this.
I'm not.
No, it's low, man. It's too low, man.
I'm not discreet. Sorry, I just say it like it is sometimes. Okay. Anyway, so talking about the song, yeah. So it's got that vibe, and it seems pretty cool actually. I like it. It's got good potential. So we'll see how the rest of it goes.
Okay, DJ Marks.
I actually don't know what's going on with that song. I don't know what's happening. The intro was a little bit long for me, and the beat I was kind of like, I don't get it yet. So that's what I'm gonna say. I don't wanna evince it too much. Let's hear the rest.
All right, let's get into a bit more of this. All right, so who's it again, LadyT?
This track is the artist is Yo-Yo Michael, and the track is called Zion.
All right, let's check this out, people. Let's go again. I like the energy of the beat still. I do like the energy.
Yeah. Got that.
Zion, oh Zion, hello Razino, Zion, Zion, oh Zion, hello Razino, Zion, Zion, oh Zion, hello Razino, Zion, Zion, oh Zion.
Okay, guys. What are we saying? DJ Miles, let's go to you first. Let me see what you're saying.
I don't know what I'm saying.
Okay. It's all right.
He's not showing me nothing yet. It's like LadyT made a comment on the track last week, where she was talking about the repetitiveness of the track, and this one just seemed to be doing the same thing to me, just like going round and around and around and around and around and around again. I don't actually know where it's going, what it's doing. Wow. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, I hear that. All right, LadyT.
So yeah, I think for me the repetitive thing it was just like it was one too many. You only needed to do that like a couple of times, not 4 times. So because then it's just like, okay, where does this go? You almost lose interest. It's like it's all the song is going to be singing, and which is a bit of a shame, but I do like the vibe, I do like the energy of the song, and I think there's a bit of the dialect in there as well, I believe, from what I just heard, but yeah, I think it's a pretty good song. It's definitely something I'll play in the mornings for sure. Yeah, I definitely play that in the mornings.
Okay.
Yeah,
all
it's
right.
good. I enjoy it.
For me personally, yeah, I play it. Don't know what the dude's saying, apart from Zion.
The woman.
What the woman's saying? Yo, Michael. Track entitled Zion. All right. You know what? The track's all right. I think when you're playing house music or you're playing like amapiano type vibes, I think if you're a house DJ or an amapiano or South African Afro house kind of DJ, they do have long intros so that you can do some bits and bobs in the mix before the track comes in.
Yeah.
So I do understand
that would be
the intro kind of vibe. So, but like to say for radio, you'd probably need a radio edit to play it on the radio.
Yeah.
Because the intro is pretty long if you're gonna play that on the radio. I must agree.
Because we got what, like a minute, and like I'm still hearing the same thing. There's nothing telling me nothing about the
I'm
song.
waiting for it to kind of go into the track.
Something else, yeah.
So yeah, I think it's definitely made for the mix. Definitely made for like a specialist show kind of type thing. But yeah. So what we're saying, LadyT. What's sweet you?
It was just what Marcus just did just now. It was like, wasn't even the same.
Was he trying to put his face on a snipe?
I don't know. It was just what he was doing. It was like he was listening, and it was like
belly hungry. All right. Say welcome to food.
It was just the way he did it. Anyway, when I spin it or bit it, I would spin it.
All right. So are you spinning this one? You're spinning this one anyway, aren't you, LadyT?
Yes, I'm spinning it. Yeah.
DJ Marks, what are you saying?
That's a bin.
That's a bin, you know.
Damn.
Trash. Well, I'm definitely well.
You're gonna spin it.
I'd spin that. I know I'll spin that. I know I will spin that.
My God.
All right, that definitely gets that one. It definitely gets a spin on that one, and that was Zion by Yo Michael. All right.
Okay. So our next track is called "I'm in Love" and it's by Deacon Authority and Judea.
All right, let's go. Let's get into this.
This is a DAB.
I can feel the sun rays. Wake up in the morning on a Sunday. Walking down the aisle like a runway. Yes, I gotta smile cause I'm okay. I usually drive the fast lane. My friends gas me up like a propane. Yes, I got your back is what they all claim. Yes, I got your back is what they all claim. Ooh, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love, I'm in love.
All right, guys. First impressions. I think the intro it was good. The intro came straight in. I think the intro could have been stronger for me, just for me personally. I think it could have been stronger. But yeah, I think maybe some of the vocals on the intro could have been a bit stronger. But yeah, I wasn't fully convinced. Whether I'd play it, I need to hear a bit more of it. I don't know yet.
Yeah.
LadyT?
Yeah, I agree. The vocal on it seemed a bit like there was at one point it felt like it was mismatched, or he didn't come in at the right time, kind of thing, and it was just like, oh, that's a bit of a trip. It kind of made me stumble, like, okay, whoa, wait, we need to reel it back in again, kind of thing. Yeah, like, whoa,
easy, Tiger. Okay.
So so I'd need to hear the rest of that to see how it actually how it all pans out. And the rapping was okay. I mean, I've heard better, but it was okay. But let's see how the rest of the song actually goes after that.
Need I even?
I'm kind of mixed. I didn't like maybe the first 7 or 8 seconds of that.
Okay.
But the last 2 seconds, it sounded like it was about to kick into something that
it was about to start. You're about to kick off, wasn't it?
Yeah, so I'm interested to see where it's going to go. So I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. Because sometimes you get them tracks that have got a very, very strong intro and then they just tail off, which happens quite a lot. But then you have other tracks that the intro's dire. But then when the track drops, it's like, okay, all right. I see what you're doing. All right, should we go again, people?
Yeah.
Go on.
Who's it again, Lady T?
It's I'm in Love by Deacon, Authority, and Judea.
This is a DAB.
I can feel the sun rays. Wake up in the morning on a Sunday. Walking down the aisle like a runway. Yes, I got a smile cause I'm okay. I used to drive the fast lane. My friends gas me up like a propane. Yes, I got your back is what they all claim. Yes, I got your back is what they all claim. Ooh. I'm in love with you. Time and time again, you have mercy on me. I'm in love with you. Time and time again, you have mercy. Life is perfect, life is worth it. Experience the best teacher. Truth will surface, the next leader is you. No more black and blue, no more bruises, no more scars.
All right, guys. So Deacon, Authority, and Judea. Some absolutely big authoritative names there. But did they have authority over the track? This is the question, people.
This is the question. You know what? Yeah, it sounded there was too much going on. It sounded messy. It sounded there was a lot going on.
Yeah.
There was a lot that you had to pay attention to.
Yeah.
And like when a song feels like there's a lot that you got to pay attention to. There's something wrong there.
You're like over here and then you're over there and he's like.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And I was just like, I don't like that. Like I just felt it was like all over the place a little bit. So I wasn't really kind of keen on that. What else? There was. Yeah, the guy needs to learn how to the ad-libbing is not 100.
The guy needs to learn, you know.
Not learn. No, that's why I didn't say it. I said the guy needs to the ad-libs is not that great. That's what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, it's alright. It was just too much in my ear. There was too much going on.
Okay, Lady T is not convinced. DJ Marks.
You know what? My problem with that track is I felt that the beat was too heavy. Because the way the guy was singing and then the way the rapper came into the flow, I felt like it needed a more smoother vibe. The bass was too heavy for that kind of track. It was like the bass was built to be like a in-your-face track, but the way they were singing and rapping, it was supposed to be like your kind of like your kind of genuine or Montreal Jordan kind of smooth track.
Yeah.
So it didn't work for me. But I think it's things that can be easily fixed. I would probably pin that one and say they just need to kind of go back and tighten some stuff up.
I ain't got no words for that track. I have not even got no words for that track. I ain't gonna lie.
Man's played it so early. What's going on?
Listen, I'm not gonna lie. It bugs me when people send me stuff like this that's not finished, it's not ready, it's just scatty, it's just...
They feel that it's ready. Yeah,
there's so much confidence on the track. And you see these artists as well, they've been around a long time. Deacon Authority's been around. I don't know about Judea. Obviously Judea was, before BC, but like, obviously, that is a long time. But it sounds like it was about when Judea was about. Yeah. For me, it's not 2021. It's more like 20 BC. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
No.
Damn.
No.
Damn. And on that note.
Yep.
I would definitely not get spun. It may get spun across the room and hit itself against the wall in my collection, but it would not get spun as in live on Affinity Xtra. All right, listen, people. Let's keep it moving. DJ Mark's back to me, but I don't know.
Oh my god! All right, so our next track is from the. Hold on, let me see. Where is it? Okay.
Is that what Katie?
No, it's not. It's Nathaniel. It's Nathaniel. It's called Dream.
Oh, Nathaniel's next, right? Okay.
Yeah, so Nathaniel's next with Dream, and
I'm excited to hear this because
Nathaniel his stuff is good, always good. Like
he's one of my artists of the year.
Really?
And yeah, definitely. This last year, 2020 and 2021, he's definitely one of my artists of the year. So consistent.
Really?
Like
you guys better hope this track is heavy after all you're
bro,
saying.
it better fire. It better fire. You know what I mean?
No, you know, Marcus is just gonna give it that no, just for the sake of it, just to say like, nah, hey, you ain't.
You know what he's like already.
Exactly. You can see. Look at the smirk. Look at the smirk.
I'm innocent. I'm not involved.
Right. And he eats a Star Mix.
Okay.
All right, let's go. Nathaniel, Dream.
Let's get it. Nathaniel, Dream. Can you pronounce the other bit that's on that?
Mabenu and
yeah,
Don't
that's
hurt yourself.
Yeah,
Don't
that.
hurt yourself.
You got the G, you got the demo. You got the rituals. You might believe, oh. You got to be, you got to be.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling that already.
I know, right?
my kind of vibe. That's my kind of vibe. DJ Marks, what you saying? First impression?
Oh God.
Here we go.
Not much for me to go on just yet. I'll wait to hear the rest of it.
All right. Okay. Cool. Lady T.
Yeah, let's hear the rest of it. Like, I'm intrigued. I like
you're not saying nothing right now, though.
line. I like the first line of the song though. Like, you got to dream, you got to dream. That's dope. Oh yeah, let's hear the rest of it.
I didn't even decipher that part. Anyway, all right, let's keep it going, people. Let's go back inside the sounds of Nathaniel.
You got the dream, you got the dream, oh. You got the rituals. You might believe, oh. You got to be, boy. And don't study people. You must achieve your goal. What is it you're afraid of? Nothing to be afraid of. You don't need to be scared, no. Even when things don't work out, you don't give up, stay patient. Blessing will surely come your way. No feather.
Oh, we should wait for the chorus.
Why did you do that?
Why did I do that? All right, sorry. All right, people. That was the sounds of Nathaniel. A track entitled "Dream." What are we saying, DJ Marks?
Nothing to be excited about. It's okay. The best thing on the track for me was
about the bangers. Go on.
The best thing on the track for me, was the bass. When the bass kicked in, I liked the bass. That was really good. I don't like the kick that they use. That's and the snare wasn't.
You want that kick?
Nah,
kick him, Lady T.
The snare that they used at the very beginning, didn't feel like it was the right one to use for this kind of track. So I wasn't feeling that. But yeah, it's okay. I play it, but it's nothing to bring home about.
All right, Lady T, what we saying?
Yeah, it's a good track. I like it. It's I think for me the reason why it's working is because of the lyrics. for me, and I'm always paying attention to the lyrics if I can hear the lyrics properly as well and understanding it. And for me, I can hear that, and it's really good. I like that. I genuinely like that song. That's pretty dope. That's a really good song.
I think one of the key things with Nathaniel, what I really like about his music is, all right, I agree with DJ Marks. It's not a big blockbuster track. But for me, but anyway, listen to my shows on Mondays and Fridays, 5 till 7 if you're in the UK, 12 till 2 if you're across the world. Anyway, that's the Soul Drive show. And on the Soul Drive show, people, I like to play music that says something. And what I find consistently with Nathaniel's music is actually saying something. He brings that vibe as well. It's that summer kind of vibe, but he's also got a message in there. You get me? And the message is clear and it's encouraging. You get me?
Yeah, for me, Nathaniel's a good writer. Like,
very good writer.
In all his songs, he's a very, very good writer.
Yeah.
Like, if you've never heard any of Nathaniel's songs, I encourage you to go back and listen to it on Spotify or whatever, and you listen to the songs and you see like why he's a good writer, how it all makes sense, and it's just very, very, very poignant track. So yeah, I definitely give him that.
My only worry I have with Nathaniel is this particular track has got the same kind of vibe, a bit like, I don't know which artist it was. I think it was a couple of shows back. There's it was a Jordan Armstrong, and I was saying about him going back to his formula. I don't want Nathaniel to get into his formula kind of thing, and just because that's worked for him and that's how he's killed it in his last album and all the way through kind of vibe, this sounds like it could have fitted on the last album.
Right, okay, so basically
in the same way the Jordan Armstrong, even though it was a relative banger, it could have fitted on any of his, a couple of his previous albums, couple albums back, that could have fitted on there. I think with this one, this could have fit in his album from last year, so I think, he stuck to a formula. You know what sells, lyrically, bam, on point, but I think he could have done more with the music. I think the music could have changed and could have added a bit more. Maybe try a slightly different producer. You know what I mean? But on the whole, for me, it's a banger, Rooney, and I know I'll be playing it. I think
that's one of the problems I have with a lot of that artists do, is that they find a producer they like and they just rinse that producer till kingdom come. So eventually what you get is the same sound. You know what I'm saying? There's a particular artist I'm not going to name, and whenever I hear his music, I've actually can't hear no more, because every track now just sounds the same. Once I play one or two tracks from your EP or your album, I know what the rest are going to sound like. Even if the message is different, I'm getting the same vibes.
And I think that's why you find that artists will mix it up. Some artists will have like 4 or 5 producers on an album. You know what I mean? Whereas others will just have one producer for the whole album. You know? And you can tell.
I think that's the worst thing to do.
Yeah, it's all right if you can get away with it with one album, if it's like a debut album. If you're doing it again and again and again, then you, like you say,
people will catch on.
There you go.
I think what's important is, like, because I said this the other day on my show, I said that, like, you know, when you find a producer that fits your sound, it's great to go. I think it's actually fine to be with that producer, but then it's also good to mix it up a little bit as well, so that, like, you know, there'll be some of the tracks that they mainly do, but then, like, you then switch it up with another producer that's slightly different and with a different sound kind of thing. But I do think, like, it's really, really good when you have, like, a lot of these hip hop artists do it quite sometimes, and I think a good producer is always a versatile producer as well, because there are some artists. There's one of my friends, friend who's a producer, well-known producer that I interviewed. Like, the amount of songs that this guy has produced, I would never have thought it was him. Right. The only way you'll know is when he has his signature, like the name of his name on the song. Right. Half the time, I'm like, "What? You did that?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, when I'm in big artists, I'm like, bro, this is crazy. So I think as a producer, it's important to be versatile in the types of sounds that you do, and then so that at least you grab different types of people to work with.
There's nothing wrong with having your little signature. But don't sit down on the you know.
Just when it comes to the point where it starts to define you, then you got a problem. That's it.
All right. Track. Oh, so we're spinning that. So it's a spin from me. Sorry.
It's a spin from me. Sorry. DJ Mark?
Yeah, I'll give you a little something.
Eh?
I'll give you a little something.
Whatever. Whatever.
It'll get played once and then, you know.
Oh my days.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, that was Nathaniel, track entitled Dream. What's next, Lady T?
So the next track is Katie Bates featuring Bo Lavish with Have It All.
Katie Bates. Sounds like a northern name. All right, let's go, people. Featuring who? Bo Lavish. Okay. Track entitled
Have It All.
Have It All. Go on.
Have it all.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
TJ. The keys. Let's just go.
Nothing's really wrong, nothing's really right. Trying to fight this feeling so I shine bright.
Why did the artist take the words out of my mouth? Nothing's really wrong, nothing's really right. Yo, now hold on. Was I in a parallel universe, or
It sounded one of the
did that
words that
intro
very.
go off every now and was it? But you know what? You know
It
what these
sounded
nowadays.
psychedelic. It
You know
sounded
these
psychedelic.
you know these youngsters nowadays. They try to do that throwback vibe and they try and throw in that little kind of like
Yeah.
offbeat kind of. I don't know if it was done on purpose or.
I think it was. It's one of this like that psychedelic type thing that wanted to sound to put on it, and that hey, it's a sound. It's a.
Oh, it's a sound, all right.
It's an effect.
Yeah.
The effect. It's not like
An effect on me, DJ Max. What you saying?
I'm gonna wait to hear a bit more before I comment.
Let's hear it.
Yeah.
Patience
hear the
is
rest
a
of it.
virtue, you know. All right, people, let's go back again. Our Katie Bates featuring Bo Lavish. Have it all. We want to. We really do.
TJ. The keys. Let's go.
Nothing's really wrong, nothing's really right. Trying to fight this feeling so I shine bright.
Talk to him, Katie.
I'm stressed, but I'm blessed. My future's inside. Got the devil on my back, trying to throw me off. Mama tell me just to pray and go and shake it off.
Like that.
I can't live in pride, but can't let them see me cry. I know where I'm gonna be, and I'm not there yet. I just need rest, self-love and self-respect. Then I'm back on my journey. I do the race. At the top of the mountain, this is what I say. I say yes when my mind says no. If I'm gonna make it, that's the only way to go now. God is my rock. I must go hard. I came this far.
How did you come this far? All right, okay, let's go. DJ Marks. Let's go straight up to DJ Marks right now. Let's go. Wow. The obligatory scratch of the neck.
Can we go to
coming.
Lady T? I need to think.
Lady T.
How you gonna pass a buck like that, man? Damn.
I need time to get my
That's
thoughts.
like a hot potato.
You know what? Yeah, it just there was. I think it needed reworking. That production hurt the
It hurt.
voice.
It hurt. It actually hurt you.
Yeah, I think
Wow.
the voice and the production don't go together. I think it needs a different beat. She needs a different beat. And also the singing is okay. Well, I don't know about singing is okay, but I think it just needs to be redone again. I'm just gonna say that it needs to be done again, and with a different beat, less auto distortion and effects on the voice as well, because there was way too much on there. Yeah. So I'll tell you now.
There's nothing to work with here.
I don't know what else you want me to do. Like I said, it needs a different production, different beat, less effects on the voices as well. It was just a mismatch. It didn't work quite well. And I think in terms of the delivery of the song as well, it didn't flow properly. She doesn't sound like a natural singer. Does that make sense? She doesn't sound like a natural singer. It's just like the way she was trying to form the words together. I was just like, no, that's not. It doesn't quite work. Just writing maybe, but I think someone else needed to sing that and structure it differently, in my opinion. So yeah, that's what I would give back on that. All right, next person, quick.
Well, for me, yeah, the vocals weren't produced very well. The vocals weren't produced very well. The bass line was nice, but then even the way the bass line was recorded, like off. You know what I mean?
You thought the bass was nice? The bass was not doing nothing for me. Doing nothing for me, sorry.
But yeah, it was just it just wasn't produced right. No. DJ Mark, tell me something. Talk to me.
Oh Lord, here we go. You might want to turn the music down for this.
The very fact that we're all three of us are struggling to say something says something. I still don't even know what to say.
Lost for words.
I want to ask my jelly baby. What did you think of the track? Don't know what's going on there, mate.
Jelly baby said no. Not working, sorry. Okay. So that's a spin from me, unfortunately. There we go.
Bumblebee, you know. This is what I'm talking about. Right. Okay, people. So,
right.
Katie. Sorry, Katie.
Not working.
And Bo Lavish. Bro, you need to get lavish on that production. That's all you need to lavish on. You know what I mean? Save up and get a bit lavish on that production. And yeah.
I don't think Bo came in that, so it's all good.
I don't think I don't think it was pinnable.
It's not pinnable, it's bin. Simple. Let's move on. Sorry.
You got 4 bins on that one. First time.
Bruv. 4 bins, including Jelly Baby.
Yeah.
4 bin, you know.
The Jelly Baby has spoken.
Got Jeremy 4 bin.
4 bin.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right, so next
LadyT.
track. Next track. So our next track is by Nikki Saraki, and this is Stirring Up.
Okay. That sounds quite is it from over your side or what?
No, it's not. She's UK actually.
Your
Just
side?
I don't. What do you mean my side? What's my side?
There's so much reggae that we've had recently. You know what I mean?
No.
All right. Let's go then. Who was it? Nikki
Saraki, and it's called Stirring Up.
All right, let's go.
Right now, stirring up that empowers, stirring up in my midnight hour. I was not built to break or fall. I was not built to fall. I need a stirring up right now, stirring up that empowers.
You know what? Not gonna lie. Horses for courses. We had this a couple of weeks ago, where it's horses for courses. You know what I mean? I don't know which horse this one is, but it's horses for courses, yeah. And for me, it just took me back to like convention, maybe 15, 25 years ago.
It's like a funk song. It's very funky.
Kind of energy. It's a what song?
It's funk.
Funk. How was that funk? Was that funk? Would you class that as funk, DJ Marks?
Not particularly.
Continue.
You know what? That song.
That was gospel.
Yeah, the song for me wasn't bad. Why? what I liked so far from what we heard was it's got that old school sound.
Yes.
And what I like that she's done is she's not tried to mix the old school and the new school to get some kind of new sound. She's gone old school. She's kept it old school. So I like that she's done that. Because like I said, I like old school music. So when you're in the mood for it, yeah, that track could be a vibe.
Yeah, I definitely think it's for a certain demographic. Yeah. And for certain shows or whatever. Just not my show. Okay, Lady T.
Really? You wouldn't play it on your show?
No, I said just not my show.
So you wouldn't play it on your show?
I would no. Are you mad? Sorry, no, that was so wrong. I wouldn't play it on my show. I would play it at specific events though. If I'm doing a church event, I could play that. You get me?
Really?
Yo, I'm out here in these streets, you know. Not gonna lie, I'm here for the.
Interesting.
I'm here for the 2021. You know what I mean? I'm moving forward.
What's wrong with the old school? In fact, old school.
You know what?
Killing it the moment.
The old school is in the old school. I love old school. I drop old school all the time.
But then when like you play, when it's nice to hear an old school type sound now because it's just like like the feels you get from it and you're just like, oh, this is what it's about. Like they don't make this type of music like anymore, like this old school type thing that's still sounding current, old school but sounding current, and it's still like, you know what I mean? So
I hear that. Should we have you one more little listen?
Yeah. Let's play it. Let's play it.
A little bit more out of this, all right? All right, yeah, I can hear the funk. I kind of hear a little bit of the funk. All right.
Charged right up. It's time for me to take the bull by the horn, by the victory, and keep running on. I need a stirring up right.
All right, okay. For me, it was a little cheesy. You know what I mean? Bit of a cheesy what's it, but at the same time, I still think it's a convention. I could hear that. I can hear the convention worship team killing that. You know what I mean? I can hear that. I can hear that being like a theme at one of the conventions or something like that. It's just, it's that time though. No, for me, I couldn't play it now in this time. I respect it for what it is, but let me just stay in my lane. You know what I mean? But yeah, Nikki, you did the thing on that, man. For the genre that you're going for, yeah, fire. So yeah. Go on, Lady T. Seems you're getting excited. Go on.
Of course. No, Marcus.
Okay.
You know what?
You're in trouble when you get called Marcus, right?
I like that track because, like I said, because it stayed in the very much that old school lane. It's not trying to kind of like deviate from that. And I tend to like do DJing at a lot of like parties, that kind of stuff like that. And I can see even dropping that track, like, you know, when I get to the old school vibe and I drop a Best of My Love, September, and I could drop that one straight after that. I think that can fit in right there. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, no, I agree. It's one of those very old.
Not in my lifetime.
You could do, my friend. Will you just?
My friend, though. Go on.
My friend, just. No, because all right. So for me, I do like that because I love old school music. I love the influence of how old school can be used now and to be made current. And the thing about Nikki is, if you've heard her other song, if you listen to her back cat and stuff like that, she does the funk, soul, disco, like R&B eras so well, like
right, okay.
really, really, really well. And there's some other tracks of hers that you would definitely play on your show, for sure, guaranteed. I mean, for me, I really like it. Like, I can't lie. Like it's just everything about it is just right. It's just well done, well placed, Yeah, I'm
It's funny you said the disco thing, because as I was listening to the track, the vision I was getting in my head was like the back in the day, Jerry curls and the afros, the colourful flares.
Definitely like 80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
Exactly, and that's the thing, and I like that, and honestly she does it so well.
You weren't born.
You know, and there's the song that she did before called Love Real. That is such an R&B, very R&B song, and so yeah, it's a spin for me. Thanks.
Okay, DJ Max.
Yes, I'll spin that.
You'll spin that. Okay. I would spin that towards the wall, but you know what, people? Shout reach out to Nikki Sariki, is that right?
Sariki.
Alright. Sariki. Right, okay, so Sariki, Nikki Sariki.
Oh, stop.
Anyway,
Stop.
Can we move on? Can we just move on?
Stop.
Yeah, let's move on.
Please.
What's
All
next,
right.
LadyT?
Last but not least.
Hopefully not
Tea
least.
Worship.
Some worship, is it?
What?
What is
Tea
it?
Worship.
Hey?
Tea Worship. That's what the song says. Tea Worship.
So who's the artist? Who's your artist?
Oh, nah, we're gonna do Emmanuel.
Oh, we'll do Emmanuel instead.
Have you got that one there?
Emmanuel.
Adenorin.
We've done that before.
Have we? Are you sure? Because it was 2 tracks. We had 2 of his. We can do the Tea Worship if you want to do Tea Worship. Should we do the Tea Worship?
Which one do you want to do, Marcus?
Let's go with the Tea Worship.
All right. We can sneak in Emmanuel after this if you want. Tea Worship. All right. So, with regards to Tea Worship, is that the track name or is that the artist?
I think Tea Worship is the artist. Don't know what the song title is. This is the problem, people.
Worshipping teas though. This is my worry. Has he got like an affinity with teas?
Probably. I don't know. So,
what does your tea say, by the way?
This is just a note for artists. If you're watching, please, we would like for you, when you're sending songs to radio stations, to any outlets, please label your songs right. When you are finishing the mastering and the mixing of the song, make sure that the producer, whoever's doing it, is actually labeling the song properly so that it shows up on our system properly. And also, when you do send the details, please send the title of the song as well. It helps. It really does help.
Man. For real. But even if, you know what, the thing is, even if they send us the title of the song in the email, once we've downloaded it and it's in the catalog, and we're going through and you're flicking through, if you've not written it up right, you've not done artist, track name,
it doesn't come up properly.
It's just gonna come up with some random title, and you're not gonna get a shout out, and it could affect the PRS, that DJ Max.
It won't if the code is embedded on it, because it's the code that it picks up.
Oh yeah, of course, yeah.
If it's coded, great. If it's not even coded or nothing was sent with it, then bruh.
Yeah.
Wow, just straight from your yard one time.
Too bad. All right, let's listen to it. Let's listen to Tea Worship.
All right, let's go. This is Tea Worship by.
There is none like you, Yahweh.
Okay.
You make all things new, God. There is none like you, Yahweh. Yahweh.
Are we supposed to be just having like 10 seconds?
There is none like you.
Mello got a bit carried away there.
What are you saying?
I thought he was going to have like 10 seconds and have a little.
But you can't do it with them with worship now.
You need a little bit extra. You need to
wait till it comes in, because you know you're going to be waiting half an hour for the track to come in. Okay,
I guess the song's called Yahweh. I guess the song
the track's called Yahweh. If
yeah.
it isn't, I'm sure Yahweh may be a bit disappointed if it's not all about him.
Bro, you know what I mean? So,
I mean, you can't just be Yahweh and then sing about somebody else. You know what I mean?
Oh my days. So that song. I mean, it's okay. It's cool. I mean, I think like, again, I just need to hear the rest of it. How, again, the repetitive thing. Mind you, worship songs, they'll always be repetitive somehow, but then sometimes they can get very boring.
Yeah. My first impression is, you know what? If I was listening to the Alabaster Worship show and it came on in that kind of energy, then
you'd be fine.
My first initial vibe is, yeah, man, go, bro. Yeah. But I'll have to wait until I need to hear what the tracks say.
The rest of the track is saying, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I mean, DJ Marks?
My initial vibe is I need more. What I've heard wouldn't get me anywhere at the moment.
That's what worship is supposed to give you.
No, it's not because it gave me that vibe. I just there's nothing on it, and I need more of the track because it didn't give me enough for me to.
Not more Jesus, but just more of the track.
Yeah, man.
All right, okay. All right, people, let's continue. T worship. I'm praying he's not worshiping T's for real because it's TEE, you know.
Days.
But it's TEE.
Oh lordy.
T worship, you know. We don't know where to get them name there from. All right, people, let's try again.
His name is Yahweh. There is none like you, Yahweh. You make all things new, God. There is none like you, Yahweh. 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 There is none like you. Yahweh, 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 there is none like you, Yahweh. His name is Yahweh. Hallelujah. There is none like you. His name is all things new, God.
All right, guys, what are we actually saying? It sounds to me like a bit more of a reprise than it is an actual track. It's more of a reprise. You guys understand what I'm saying?
And also, like, that sounds like a live recording.
That's what I'm saying.
That was a clear live recording because, like,
it's like a continuation of the actual track.
Possibly, yeah. So releasing reprises as a single like that, it's not really a good idea because, like, I wouldn't want an artist to release a reprise as a single. That's just for album only. It should only stay on an album if that is the case.
I fully agree. I think the only time I've seen that work is about 7-8 years, maybe possibly even about not 10 years. No, about 7-8 years. Marley Music did the reprise to Yahweh.
Oh, did he? But did he release it though?
Absolutely killed it. It was on the album. I don't think it was released separately. No, it may have been on the EP. Maybe on the EP. Amazing reprise, but
yeah.
Fred Hammond did one as well.
I just think I don't know. It's good. I think definitely for shows like Alabaster Worship, I think that's perfect for that type of show, without a doubt. So like, it's would I play as it is on my show in the morning? No, because I need something more meatier in the song.
Yeah,
it's more like in the morning.
It's like it was coming in at the end of, in the spirit.
Yeah, exactly.
Leading you into somewhere else.
Yeah.
But we weren't privy to that. You know what I mean? You've not taken us there. You brought us in when you guys have already. You guys are in the holies right there. We've just arrived at church.
Yeah.
You haven't took the offering yet.
I would say for me, I would actually just pin that. That would just be a pin for me.
Huh?
It would be a pin. I wouldn't bin it, but I would pin it.
Okay. DJ Marks.
I don't like it. It didn't do anything to bring me anywhere or nothing.
Wow.
I just don't like it. I'm going to give you a few reasons.
I don't like it.
I agree that it might have come up, the back of another track, because the way it came in, like he was shouting. I'm like, why are you shouting at the beginning of the track for? So obviously he was in some kind of worship where it would have fit in. But at the start of a track, I'm like, why are you shouting at me before I even listened to your track for? So that was the first thing. The second thing is, I don't feel like he's got the strongest singing voice. I'm listening to his voice here, right? And there's a lot of parts where his voice is trembling, and it's not because he's in the spirit. It's because he hasn't got control over his voice.
Yes, I heard. I heard that too. I heard that.
Holy Ghost?
So no, trust me, because Holy Ghost wouldn't. Yeah. Anyway, that for me is because he's got lack of control. So I think he'll need some kind of vocal training to tighten that up. Because
discipline, brother.
I caught that straight away. And it wasn't thing. And then again, later on in the track, he's shouting at me again. I just don't get it. Yeah, that didn't do nothing for me.
Wow.
I wouldn't play the part of a worship thing. Yeah.
How they gonna shout at you, Jesus? How they gonna do that, man? How they gonna shout at you, Jesus?
Damn. Okay, so that is.
Well, guys, I think that's quite conclusive, that one. Now, I know time is kind of running. Are we going to sneak in one more? We're going to save it for next time?
We're going to save it for next time.
We save it for next time? Okay, all good. All right, so who's kind of...
I think the winner for this...
quite a bit of disagreement this week.
Yeah,
we've either had 2 bins and a spin, or we've had 2 spins on a bin, on a few.
But I think the one that really stood out is between Nikki and Yo-Yo Michael.
Between who?
Nikki Saraki and Yo-Yo Michael. It's that out of those two.
So not the Nathaniel, no. Yo-Yo Michaels. Yo-Yo Michael.
The very first one, Zion, that we played, yeah.
Yeah, that had a vibe still, Yeah,
exactly.
Are we going to go for that one?
Let's go for that one.
Although DJ Marks didn't like anything, did he? Yeah, I suppose.
I was about to say, I didn't really take to anything too tough. I mean, the Nikki one was probably the best out of the whole lot for me.
Seriously?
But nothing really.
I'll second that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but y'all are affected by your relationships with certain people and.
No.
This is just down to the music for me. I just feel that.
Yeah.
Would you play that on your show? Would you play it on your show?
I'll play that on my show straight. I play tracks like that on my show.
Do you know how many artists that would play that I know that I've not even said? I'm going to go for Nikki Saraki as well. Let's play good. Let's leave with Nikki.
So now we'll play the Nikki. If you guys want to hear Nikki, we can play it.
I do.
You want to hear Nikki, DJ?
Me want to hear Nikki Saraki.
I think my gummy bear says that he wants to hear Nikki as well. So that's 3 against 1. Mate.
That's 3 against 1. Sorry, mate.
All right, guys. This is this week's apparently chosen one.
What? Wait.
My God.
Before we play it, I just want to say thank you for watching, and we really appreciate your company. Remember to log on every single Mondays for Spin It or Bin It, right here on Affinity Xtra. Make sure that you like and subscribe the channel as well, and also follow us on all our social media: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and of course on.
And DJ Mark, stop talking with your mouth.
With all that we're doing here.
Listen,
So
I will say this as well. Somebody actually said to me, like on what's today? Yeah, this week, that they were surprised. Actually, they didn't realize that anybody could submit music. They thought it was just the artist. So I'm going to say again. Doesn't matter if you're artist or not.
No.
You've got a track.
Oh, right, okay.
Send the track in. We don't mind. Send the track in so we can critique it, give feedback. It doesn't have to be directly from the artist.
Nope. And it can be like big artists as well, like songs from big artists that you know and that we've probably not heard. Send them in. We'll still critique it. Some of them do great songs. Some of them don't do great songs. So
could be an opportunity for you. It could open many doors for you right here as well. So yeah.
Exactly.
All right. What's the email address if people want to send their stuff to us again, please?
spinitbinit@gmail.com. So spinitbinit@gmail.com.
Excelente. Enjoy your week, people. This has been the Spin It and Bin It show. I've been DJmello.
Yo,
I'm
DJ
LadyT.
Marks.
Wow, that worked, didn't it? All right, okay. Yeah. So that was so rubbish.
All good, man.
All right, listen, people. This has been our choice this week. Well, I say our. Anyway, this is the chosen one for this week. The sounds of Nikki Sariki, track entitled "Stir It Up," as we conjure up the 80s.
Moving.
You know what? The reason why I don't write this track too tough, you know, right? It's because
man, spoil up my thing. I was gonna just like end the track right there.
It's for the church, man. The track is for the church. I'm for the streets, man.
Everybody.
Church is safe. This church is happy and safe already.
No.
We need something for the streets.
It's for the streets. Street parties. Street parties. Street parties.
All right, guys. Later.
Visit us for updates and shows at affinityextra.co.uk.